Hi kids. So I'm not gonna cook anything today. I want to share with you a really amazing meal that I had on my birthday. There was fog and fire and birthday cake. It was crazy. It was crazy. So let me show you guys. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so the place we went to is called Alinea in Chicago. The chef there is named Grant Achatz. And if you're not familiar, you can look up on Netflix the episode of Chef's Table that talks about Grant Achatz and his restaurants. So you walk in, and rather than like music playing, there's like this rumbling storm cloud sound, you know? It just kind of always sounds like a storm is about to break, but it never does. It's kind of like unsettling. They don't give you a menu. They just bring out whatever courses you pay ahead of time. It was $670 for the two of us to eat dinner. So the first course they brought out was a little dish of Austera caviar with a heart of palm cream and blood orange foam, which I was like, what the fuck is this? And I learned, I'm not really into caviar. It's not for me. It's not that I hated the caviar. The caviar was nice. It was just a big helping of caviar. It was a big ass helping of caviar. But anyway, I didn't want to leave food on the plate, so I ate it all, and then I ate Daryl's too. But immediately I was really scared, and I could tell Daryl was too. I was like, oh fuck, we're not gonna like any of this. Like, this is gonna be too bougie for us. All right, so the next course came. The server tells us that in the dish is a crusted halibut with a fennel cream and fresh fennel on top with apple cubes. And that was amazing. That was so good. That's when Daryl and I looked at each other, and Daryl was like, I like this one. I was like, oh my God, it's so good. Like, we could just have a meal of completely that. Like, I would order that at dinner. It was so weird because the fish you couldn't see. It was at the bottom of the dish, and then the cream was completely over it. It's like a bowl, you know? So, really interesting presentation. Delicious. The next course was a showstopper. A prawn and chili soup. It was like curry spiced soup with a coconut culantro mango sushi. I don't even know what is culantro. I don't know what that is. And a Korean barbecue octopus. And then they went ahead and served this dish with a mint and lemongrass fog. Who does that? That was so cool. So like, you're using your sense of smell. It was amazing. So great. So impressive. Next course is rabbit. A bunch of different ways. There's a bean dish in front of you with like white beans in it and a sassafras foam. Those white beans are not beans, they are rabbit. There's a little rolled truffle sitting on top, made of rabbit. There's a cracker with sumac and I think celery root. Delicious, by the way. That was rabbit. There's a little bone with meat on it. Rabbit. It's a fucking rabbit. It's just so cool to see how a chef can compose this one ingredient in so many different ways. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a fan of every single one of them. That cracker was bomb. That meat on the bone was bomb. The beans, not my jam. It's okay though. It's okay. I had a great time. It's fine. And then on the side, there was like a little fire, and they were like, just leave that there. And there was 2 mushroom stems just like grilling on the fire, and they told us not to touch it. They're like, just fucking leave it there, let it cook. So we just let it cook. And that came into play in the next course. And the next course was all about smoke. So they took the mushroom stems off the fire, and they served it with a white cream sauce that was topped with like a blueberry sauce, which was delicious. On the side was a smoked Japanese ginger taco, which was bomb. It was so fucking good. And then atop the fire that was still sitting there, they put a bush, like a whole ass, I don't know if it was pine or what it was. And we were told that there's something inside of there. There was duck dumplings with black garlic inside of the bush. So we ate our other 2 little items, and then I started like digging in because the bush was burning. It was literally smoking at the table. And we didn't know if we maybe were supposed to just smell it or if we were supposed to dig in. Maybe I'm just supposed to smell the dumplings. I don't fucking know what I'm supposed to do here. But I did. I went in and I dug in and I found the 2 little duck dumplings, and they were amazing. I found one, and then I was like, oh my God, Daryl, it's so good. And he's like, is it really? And I was like, yeah, let me go looking for another one for you. And I dug in there and I found the other one. And then the server said that not everybody finds them both. He said something to us about how great we are. Now at this point you might be thinking we're not getting full because it's a lot of small portions, but I literally looked over at Daryl and he's like, I'm getting full. And I was like, I'm honestly getting full too. And then they bring out the next course, which is steak Diane. So it's a Wagyu beef tenderloin cooked with Diane sauce, which is like a tomato-based sauce, and a little puff pastry stuffed with cream spinach and topped with mushrooms on the most beautiful plate I've literally ever seen in my life. It was gorgeous. So that was really amazing. And then it was dessert time. What Alinea does for dessert is kind of their signature thing, is they'll come and they'll paint dessert on the table. So they'll clear off any silverware, any plates or anything like that that might be on the table, and then they bring out this like silicone mat. It's like a tablecloth, but you can eat off of it. And then pastry chef will come out with these little cups that look like paint, like pink and yellow and blue and purple paint, and then they'll just start doing an abstract, like very Jackson Pollock-esque kind of like stripes and messy painting on the table. Ours had a mango yogurt, there was a mint cream sauce, there was a strawberry creme anglaise, like astronaut ice cream. Like, are you familiar with like Dippin' Dots? When you like eat it, it melts in your mouth, but it was like powdered form and then with like glitter in it, so that was everywhere. And then there was just like these free-dried ice cream balls that they would slap with the back of a spoon and then just shatter. But then when you eat that, it turns into ice cream in your mouth. And that wasn't even the end of it. There was still a balloon that came out made of taffy that has been stretched and inflated with green apple flavored helium. That was super fun to eat. And then they brought out my birthday cake. And my birthday cake was in a little glass. And it was made of essence of birthday cake turned into liquid. And that was served with smoked champagne. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. You can go visit Alinea or their other location called the Aviary in Chicago. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok. I just added Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. And I finally updated my website. friedfoodslate.com is up to date. It was looking really shitty. It doesn't look shitty anymore. Please go over there and visit. Thank you for watching. Bye.